What's up, guys? Welcome back to Whetto's World. It's your boy Whetto. I'm here with my man Robbie. We finna kick ass on this episode and dive into a whole bunch of hustle. First and foremost, I want to thank Hooters for sponsoring this episode. They're located here in Las Cruces at 3830 Foothills Drive, Suite D. Shout out my man Brandon. Appreciate the big flex, man. Thank you for the food and helping us out here on Whetto's World. We're gonna hit you guys with a quick commercial break, and when we get back, we're gonna dive into my man Robbie's hustle and what he's got going on. Hey. Cool. Alright, welcome back, guys. It's your boy Whetto. I'm here with my man Robbie, so let's figure this thing out. My man, for those of you, or for those of them who don't know you, introduce yourself. Who are you? What you represent?
My name is Robbie, formerly of RobE Productions, now Alter Ego Entertainment, LLC. From here, Las Cruces, New Mexico. I've been in the music scene now for probably about 15 years, but just recently started making some heavy moves and trying to promote some artists here in the local area. So
hell yeah, putting on for the city. That's what it's about. Here in Las Cruces, we got a lot of heart and even more hustle. So my man, you talk about music. So what got you into music?
Well, I mean, at a young age, I had older brothers. Obviously, you know, coming from a family with a music background. My dad was a saxophone player. He was really into music in high school. Oh yeah, bro.
Got the jazz on.
That dude, let me tell you, that dude would play all the sexy, bro.
Hit you with the funk, baby. Hit you with the funk.
But yeah, you know, and you know, growing up, just listening to all kinds of different music. You know, just watching my brothers record music from a desktop PC from back in the day, big old screen. You know, they would just plug their computer into the 1/8 inch. Man, it was crazy watching my brothers develop some shit, and I just want to do the same.
Oh yeah.
You know, starting off, man, I had no idea what music was about or how things went, or you know, how to put songs together. You know, I just remember watching music videos, seeing people, you know, say this, say that, you know, make fun of each other, diss on each other. One time I was accidentally messing around. I actually dissed on my brother, and he was an artist, you know. So, but you know, at the time, I was 12 years old.
He was getting into it. Yeah, I was feeling a rhythm. He was diving into the music. Hell yeah.
I was just trying to figure out what I'm doing.
Right.
You know. So, but yeah, I got started about 15 years ago, man, and I've been at it since, and I'm very proud to say, you know, that I've accomplished a lot in my time.
Bro, I've known you for years, and I have not known you to sit still. You have pushed. I've seen you from. Was it before it was Boots and Bourbon, Graham Central Station? Yeah. You were out there hustling, you're working there. I've known you for, you know, putting into your own business that you got going. We'll talk about that a little bit later too, but you also talk about your brothers and your family. Yeah. So you're quite the family man as well as a businessman as well. Yeah. So now you have 2 daughters, correct?
I do, yes.
Yes, and how do they help influence your hustle and like your drive and passion for it?
Well, my daughters, man, they're honestly my biggest fans.
Hell yeah.
It's cool that I can play my music in the car. My older daughter, she understands the concept of, this is my daddy playing on the radio right now. You know what I mean? This is my daddy playing through the car speakers. So she'll tell her sister, you know, my older daughter Asia, she'll tell her sister Selena, hey, this is daddy right here. And Selena will like,
oh, that's him?
That's my daddy.
Yeah,
like, you know,
so
so they know. And it's cool watching my kids, you know, especially with my newer music, you know, they know all the words to my newest songs, like, you know, all the stuff that I've been working on, the stuff that I haven't released, they know that it's me, and they know that like the lyrics to it, it's fun watching them. Cool. They're honestly my biggest supporters.
That's too cool, brother, man. It's dope that you have, you know, a close-knit family that you're able to, you know, you can diss on your brothers and do stuff like that, learn how that you incorporate your music in your hustle, and then you have your following generation to be able to understand what you're doing, and your hustle is a passion. So that's super cool that they're involved in it with you too. Now, from moving from your music, now you're also launching into owning your own club. I mean, you're shooting music videos with some pretty heavy hitting artists, doing local talent as well. How are you branching and handling all these different hustles? How are you doing that?
It's all time management, man.
Definitely.
Let me tell you this though. Aside from work and my kids, I suck at time management.
Boy,
man.
I'll be the first to testify to that one too.
You feel me? Like, it's like I'll show up late to a date. I'll show up late to a family dinner. Sometimes I won't even show up.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
got a lot going on, brother.
But you know, like what it comes down to, man, is that, you know, when it comes to work and my kids, like, it's all about time management. I know, you know, what I'm doing Monday. I know what I'm doing Tuesday. I know what I'm doing Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I know when I'm picking up my kids, when I'm dropping off, when I'm showing up to my job site, when I have to catch a flight to a different city, when I have to, be there or wake up. There are times, like last week, for instance, man, we shot a music video. Shout out to DJ Sana in Houston.
What up, Sana?
We shot a music video, and I ended up really not sleeping for about 3-4 days, man.
That's good. I mean, it's good, but it's not. You gotta get your sleep. But
yeah.
I'm sure that drive, once you get that juices flowing, you're feeling that like the adrenaline rush of hustling and working, man. It's hard to put it down.
Yeah, I mean, and we got to a point, especially the date of our music video, me nor Sana really ate that day, right, just because we were so excited to get our stuff done, But it's all about time management. Everything you do is all about time management. Whether you're in college, whether you're doing your own job, or you're working for someone else, it's all about time management. It's all about knowing when you got to be there, what you got to do when you're there, what you're gonna do when you're there.
Right.
And that's pretty much it, man. That's the best way I could put it. I've always been real big on knowing what I got to do on what day.
Right. And is that so that pretty much helps with family and business?
Yes.
That I mean, you're juggling a lot going on right there, man. So do you feel that you're kind of pushing your limits too much, or do you still feel like you got more in the tank, you can always do more?
I always feel like I got more in the tank, but I will say this, my girl, shout out to Candace, I appreciate you. She is real big on making sure that I get rest as well.
Good.
She's real big on making sure that you need to sleep.
Right.
You
got to remember to sleep.
You have this going on tomorrow. You need to sleep. You got to work in the morning. You need to sleep. You got, you know what I mean?
Right.
You got to DJ tomorrow night. Make sure you sleep before you come in.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's things like that, man. And it's cool. We talk about family and kids. She has a daughter of her own. Not my daughter, but she's very motivating.
Nice.
Both her and her daughter as well. So, it's a good thing, man. It's a good thing that I have somebody, a support system, within her that that she can tell me hey, go home, or
right,
hey, do this, or hey, you need to sleep, hey, you need to rest. And I always feel like I got more. But she's real big on, hey, you need to recharge yourself because you got a long day.
You got to chill out a little bit, yeah, man. Hey, for every king, there's always an even stronger queen behind him. So without that, it's kind of hard to manage a kingdom without it. So
exactly.
Speaking of time management, though, we're gonna dive into some of this Hooters chicken wings. We're gonna hit you with a quick commercial break, and we're gonna come right back and keep going. All right, folks, welcome back. It's your boy Whetto, my man Robbie here, and we're diving into this man's hustle and what he's got going on, from family to the music industry, DJing. So let's just keep the ball rolling. So my man, it is always tradition to pop a bottle to the success of what you got going on. So for that, of course, we got to eat some chicken and drink some champagne.
Appreciate it.
So I definitely appreciate the hustle joining me here on the couch, or on the two chairs here at Whetto's World. Now, how do you manage going from DJing in the club to owning your own spot?
Man.
Shout out Lavish. Let's
Shout
go.
out Lavish Ultra Lounge, man.
Hey.
Yo, so that one was just an opportunity came up, and I couldn't turn it down.
All right.
And I will say I'm an opportunist of sort, but not so much, because opportunists aren't the best people to be around.
Sometimes we got we bite off a little more.
Sometimes you gotta be an opportunist, though. You gotta make your own opportunities.
Cheers to your opportunities, brother. Cheers to Lavish Ultra Lounge. Cheers to your music career. Cheers to hustling and doing the goddamn thing, man.
Appreciate you.
Hell yeah.
Appreciate you, man.
More than happy to have you on here. Thanks for coming. So keep going, shit. Keep going with
man. So
what you got going on
with Lavish, man. The opportunity just arose. I had been contacted by a friend of mine by the name of Kevin Chandler. Shout out Kevin.
Hey, Kevin! Yep. Shout out the lab, boy. They be doing some Boy, he's kicking work too.
He's doing some things.
Boy, I'm gonna have to get you on here via Zoom, something, play.
But yeah, man. He hit me up and he was like, "Hey, I have an opportunity. Somebody had contacted me about promoting for a club." He's like, "How about I kind of told him that I knew somebody that would be able to run it. That, you know what I mean?"
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And so what it came down to is We got the spot. We got all the licenses needed to open up our own business. And, you know, and honestly, man, I'd always been self-employed, you know, from the DJ aspect. You know, I've never really had employees.
Right.
You know, I've never really owned the business. So it was a learning experience, man. Don't get me wrong. We're still, me and I want to give a shout out to Senna as well. If y'all know Senna, that man is a workhorse. So shout out to my boy Senna. He helps me out behind the scenes a lot, and we've had to shut down Lavish due to reasons that I can't explain due to contracts that we've signed and whatnot.
Fair enough.
But we're in the process of reopening again.
Okay.
We were actually planning on reopening the first half of this year.
Hey.
But then, you know, we had a whole...
World got flipped upside down.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Most definitely.
Exactly. And so right now, we have a spot kind of in the works. We have, you know, the licenses needed to get the place up and going. We're looking 2021, first quarter of 2021. If not, you mean, obviously, you know, we kind of have to play by ear, especially with the COVID-19 thing going on and all the rules that we have in place and whatnot. But yeah, we're still looking into a new spot. We're still looking into getting everything set up. Every day, you know, I have people asking, what about Lavish? What about Lavish? When's Lavish opening up? You know, and that's kind of an ultimate goal of ours, you know. But going from DJing to owning the bar, man, it was a whole different experience. You know, I've watched for so long, watching people, you know, make their liquor orders and watching people manage employees and handle customers. And, you know, me, I've always just had to play the music and be like, do you take requests? Yeah. What do you want to hear? You know, going from that to, you know, like, hey, we got the wrong drink, or hey, this doesn't taste like it has alcohol in it.
Ooh.
You know,
Devil's in the detail, man. There's a lot that, even owning a clothing company here, that I'm trying to do. Yeah, it's cool to work for, you know, shout out Dillard's, JCPenney's, PacSun, NMSU Bookstore, all of y'all that have helped me with tattoos, get into the corporate world. There's a lot more to it than just order some shirts, they're gonna sell.
Yeah.
Like, you know, there's product placement, you gotta do advertising, you gotta know your customer.
Exactly.
So there's a huge, and then I'm sure liability issues for a club. To that, man, cheers to you, because God bless you, bro. You got a lot going on, and the fact that you can keep your head up and continue it is amazing. So cheers to Robbie, Lavish, Ultra Lounge. Go get you some money.
Also, well, man, I wanted to say this place is amazing.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Amazing.
I appreciate it. It's crazy, man. Just, you know, I incorporated DowatiwantIndustries back in 2009. And I knew back then that I was gonna have something. I didn't know how it was gonna work out. Shout out my boy Shark. Shout out, you know, the NMSU fashion department. Shout out just the drive for retail for 12 plus years, trying to figure out what to do, what not to do, how to fold something, you know, tagging things, just putting the customer first and having that type of respect for them, so they have it back to me. But
exactly.
With that, I know you have artists that you're working with too. So. You know, you deal with Ultra Lounge, and then you're shooting music videos. Are you trying to plug them into it? Do you kind of kick spins for the music in the lounge, or when you guys are doing that? How is that working?
Well, so what I do, man, is I've always been somebody who will play local artists.
Right.
If you send me your music, I will play any point of the night. You know, whether it's 30 seconds, a minute, I will find a place to plug it in there, so that way we can get some shots of, you know, I'll even stop and record the crowd, so that way you can see, hey, this is how they react.
It's working. Hell yeah, that's dope.
You know, so any artists out there, if y'all need to have your music played, I DJ all the time. If you need to have your music played, I will play it for you. I'm all about supporting all the local artists. I'm all about supporting local hip hop, local R&B singers. Also, by the way, he was on here a couple weeks ago. Shout out Draven.
My man Draven, Fat Prince, the whole team. You motherfuckers are putting in work too. It's crazy to see how much passion and determination will get you, and you guys are testimony to that. My man, you as well. Yeah. It's crazy. Like I said, Las Cruces may be a small city, but we got a lot of heart and even more hustle.
Oh, exactly.
So it's dope, man. Now, what do you have coming up next? What's going on?
So obviously, we're working on getting the Lavish Ultra Lounge reopened for the city of Las Cruces. We're voted the best nightclub of 2018.
Oh yeah.
You know, in 2019, and you know, and that was a blessing, man. I didn't expect that much, you know, to be put in front of places like Whiskey Dick's, where, you know, they have 1,000 people attending a night. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it was a blessing. Shout out to Las Cruces. I appreciate y'all for supporting Lounge,
Hey.
Social Lounge. But from here, man, I've been working on new music, kind of behind the scenes, like I said. I've been playing it for my daughters. My daughters are kind of like the listening ears that I go like, hey, is this good? My daughter's all into she's all into the TikTok, and she'll tell me like, Daddy, I like this song more than this song.
Okay.
You know, I really like this song, you know. And but we've been working on music, shooting music videos. This past week, we were in Houston shooting with Kirko Banks.
Shout out Kirko.
Shout out Kirko. Very extremely humble dude, man. I've known him for years.
H-Town, baby.
H-Town, hold it down.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I've known him for years. We've been on tours together. You know, we've worked with each other. I've booked him on numerous shows, and he just showed a lot of love this past week as well.
Hell yeah.
It was amazing putting the video together. You know, we got the cars, we got the Porsche, we got the Bentley, we got the girls.
Ooh, doing big things,
Oh,
big
yeah,
things
bro.
popping. That's too dope, brother. Hell yeah.
It was cool, man. It was a real good experience. But on top of that, we got the music coming out. We're working on an EP. I'm working on one more time with DJ Sauna.
Ooh,
If y'all
Sauna.
have not heard of DJ Sauna, look up DJ Sauna. DJ Sauna 336. He's on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, everything. And you know what? And I'll put that shameless plug in there because that man is a workhorse.
Oh yeah, put them all in.
You know, you feel me? Like, and then one more time, shout out Draven. I fuck with you.
My man Draven, you sorry motherfucker. Hell yeah, do better. Go get you a t-shirt, man. Y'all support that man in his hustle.
Exactly.
He's repping the team in his new music video. He's out here doing put a little effort in it, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
He
Put a
knows
little
what he's talking
effort.
about.
He knows what he's talking
Bro,
about.
he knows what he's
Effort.
talking about. Come on now. That's what's up, brother. So on the show, brother, the last I always try to ask is, what does Do What I Want represent to you?
Man, let me tell you, when I think do what I want, I'm gonna be very honest with you, man. I think Jonathan Marable.
Hey!
But let me tell you, when I think do what I want, essentially what it means is doing what makes you happy. Doing what it is that'll make you successful, make you happy in life, but not only take care of yourself, take care of your families, take care of your finances, take care of your bills, everything. You make sure you get that shit done. You do what you want to get your shit done.
That's right.
Don't let nobody hold you back.
Nope.
Don't let nobody tell you that you can't do this, because I promise you, I've been told a million times that I can't do this.
Too many to count. Fuck them, straight up. If they don't believe you, prove it and shove it back in their face.
Exactly.
You put your mind to it, there ain't nothing you can't do. I'm a testimony of it. This man and that hustle, goddamn it, you better know we're on your neck. We do what we want. I do what I want. I know he does too.
I do what I want.
So my man, with that, let them know where they can reach you at. You got Insta, you got Facebook. Plug.
Everything.
Do all the plugs. Put them in there, brother. Let them know.
Everything is everything. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, you name it, you find me. Robbie Productions, RobEProductions. Robbie Productions, everything. You just put that @ symbol. As a matter of fact, you go on Cash App. It's on
there. Go get yourself, man. Pay this man. He's out here working. I appreciate you coming and enjoying some chicken and some champagne with me, my man.
You know what? I appreciate you, man. And one more time, shout out to Hooters, bro.
Oh, Hooters, yeah. 3830 Foothills Drive, Sweet D, my man, Brandon. Thank you, brother. Appreciate Hooters, the wings, the fried pickles. Man, thank you so much. I couldn't do it without you guys. With that, be sure you guys come and check me out here in person at the Industry. That's 1770 South Telshore. You can click online at dwiw.shop. I got all kinds of stuff going on. Review me on Yelp. You get that 10% off when you come and see me. I got everything in between. We're doing a crunch. Every purchase you get a 7-day pass. So come and see me. I'm trying to help you get rid of that quarantine 15. It's real out here. So with that, my man, cheers to you. Thank you for coming out here.
Appreciate
Welcome
you.
Welcome to Whetto's, bro.
Appreciate you. I'm about to go buy me a shirt right now. Give me one second.
Hey, there we go, folks. Have a good night.